I got all these napkins and stuff over here for this wash, and I'm gonna just be using more. We're ready to start over on Whatnot. Go live. Turn. All right, how's that look?
Looks fantastic.
That'll work, huh? All right. So I'm gonna be working on this today, and I need to get this watercolor ready. Oh man, here, entertain the people.
Absolutely. Lex at HD, welcome in, man.
Welcome in, Lex. I gotta change these waters out and clean this thing. Give me 1 second, bro.
I gotta mute my notifications.
I tell you that every stream,
Yeah, I know.
and you never
The
do.
thing is you want to know what I'm getting notified of, and that is, it's like, oh, D Graves is going live. You better get in on it, Joe. So
Yeah.
and then Lex got muted because he used the first initial of your first name. So of course, like Whatnot believes that he's complimenting you on the way your D looks. But I mean, that could just be Lex talking about your D color. So are you guys going to be having a big Christmas party soon or something like that? Or a Christmas meal you're looking forward to, Alex?
Hold on 1 second.
No, you're fine. I'm talking to Alex.
Wow.
Mom is doing some Christmas stuff in our house, like a dinner and a little party. Well, that's not bad. Welcome in, Game Howlers. D is just getting some fresh water for his watercolors, so he'll be right back. Anthony, D'Anthony, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen Benito over on YouTube says, get a job.
Get a job. And it's who? Karen Benito.
Yep. See, the 27th, we're doing another thing with my cousin Katie and her husband Aiden. Ooh, sorry about that. Game Howler says, Merry Christmas, boss.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's one of the things that I really don't like anymore in my life is it's like during the holidays, it's like one event after another. It's like, can I just have one event period? But no, it's always got to be like it's like, just give me a break, please. Like, it's the holidays. I'd like to relax one of the days. Unique Guitar Covers on YouTube says, hi.
Hello. I gotta keep that up. So this is gonna be trying to keep them from interacting with each other. You know what I'm talking about?
Game Howler says, I'm out shopping.
Are you? I'm pulling up Whatnot on the other thing too, so I can see what's up.
Game Howler says yes.
What are you getting?
And Unit Guitar Cover says, nice drawing.
Thank you.
Looks like you're going to be working on some Nightcrawler.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing Nightcrawler, and I'm about to set up a wash on it. So we're going to start off with this color.
Game Howler says, book my sister-in-law wanted, and Breitling, welcome in. And over on YouTube, Unit Guitar Cover says, "Can you draw Eminem?"
Can I draw
Not,
Eminem,
yeah, not the candies.
the
The
rapper?
yes, the white rapper.
I'm sure, but it's not really my thing, so I probably won't. Respectfully.
It's like, could you draw Eminem? Absolutely. Will it look like Eminem? Probably not. That's usually the pitfall I fall into. Can you draw my kids doing athletic stuff? Sure. Will it look like your kids? Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, that's why I'm not a caricature artist, is because it's like, I feel
Oh,
like you're opening yourself up to like, it's just like, people are like, oh my God, do I have that big of a nose? Do I have that big of a gap in my teeth? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And it's just,
it's funny that you mentioned that, bro. So at my show this weekend, I met these three girls, and they were gassing out of the Batman Who Laughs. And I was telling them about it. One of them knew about it, but the other two didn't really know anything about it.
right?
And she was like, "Man, it's so dope, da 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 da." And they ended up like putting all their money together so they can get some of my pieces. And you know, I told you I did pretty good
Right?
this weekend, so I was kind of like in giving mood and stuff like that. So
Right?
I was hooking them up with some of the cards and some of the stuff that I had, like Batman Who Laughs. I let them get them or whatever. And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna come back, and we want you to like draw us." And I was like, "Well, I've always been a little interested in doing caricature. I just
Right?
haven't done it, so I'd be down. I'd be down to do it. So we'll see how that goes."
Yeah, I've never enjoyed that stuff at all because people are just usually not happy when they see themselves like, then they see they have flaws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not what they want to have accentuated. They want somehow the positivities accentuated, but not the flaws. And usually it's the flaws that are really easy to see.
Yeah.
Game Howler says, right eye got messed up due to some asshat hitting me with their floodlight. Now right eye is a bit darker.
Right, I got messed up due to some asphalt hitting me with their
Ass hat.
floodlight. Oh, ass hat with their floodlight. Right now, eye is a bit darker. Crazy.
Unit Guitar Cover says, what is your best drawing you made in your opinion?
I would probably say my best drawing that I've made is the last drawing that I made, because each drawing I'm trying to get better, and here it is.
Ice Lion joined. Howdy, howdy. How's it going, Ice Lion?
What up, Ice Lion? How we doing, bro? So, what I'm doing right now, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I would show you the pieces that I just finished, but I've already packaged them and I'm shipping them off. So
Ice Lion says it's going decent. I hope everyone is having a great day.
we are, bro. Thank you. So, Joe, this is where I have a problem because
Uh-oh.
I want to get into the habit of doing the background and stuff, but
Yeah.
then it's kind of like I can't really see the lines. That's why I'm always going in with my ink and I'm outlining everything.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
It pisses me off.
The nice thing is you're using Copics multi-liners, and they're not just alcohol proof, but they're waterproof. So you could have technically inked part of what you're wanting to do, or all of it, and then gone over it with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you would not have had to, worry about any of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. So.
It's still wet. So, everybody, I finished this piece last night. This is currently for sale if anybody wants it. And since this is inked, I should probably do this.
Yeah, you can probably start on that one while the other one's drying. And then, Jax I1H4X over on YouTube says, "You're so good, bro."
Thank you. I appreciate you.
He says, "That's sick."
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're about to really turn up right now, bro. How you feeling, Joe? You
So
said
far,
you
so
got
good.
about an hour?
Yeah, about an hour and a half. I'm gonna tell you right now, my left shoulder is killing me.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's right in the joint. So I think I just did something like because I was just doing some exercises, and I think I just like did something my shoulder didn't appreciate, and then I caught myself last night. Like, and it may not have even been the exercise. It may have been like me sleeping on it in a weird way too. Because I noticed last night, like I woke up and I was sleeping on that side on my shoulder, and that's what woke me up. Is it hurt so bad? So I was like, man, maybe that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and let's see. What's his name? Like Rock Spider Man? No, that's Spider Punk.
Yeah, so this is Spider Punk, and he's from the Spider Verse.
He says, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
because he's a punk rocker." I mean, you were really close when you said Rock Spider Man, but yeah, Spider Punk, because he's got that whole 80s rock punk kind of a vibe going on. The old
Is it the 80s though?
very well. It would be like, in my opinion, late 70s, early 80s,
Yeah.
like Billy Idol and those kind of that vibe.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh yeah, I watched it. Yeah." So that's my personal opinion, especially like when they started coming out like with like all the like the neckband and the spikes and the wristbands and the belts and stuff like that, and the torn up like stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you look at like a lot of the '80s punk bands, I mean that's exactly how they dressed.
We're just going in these, Joe. We're just going in it, bro.
There you go. I mean, yeah. I mean, you look at like back in the '80s, like how like the Clash and the Misfits and stuff like that, and the Dead Kennedys and those guys. That's right there.
Right there.
And like I said, like Billy Idol was when he was with his band before he went, even after he like left that and went solo. That's how he was dressing. Jack said that he subscribed and he liked it.
Thank you. I appreciate that because all of that helps. Every little bit of that helps,
Yep. And he says it's a fire song in the background too.
Thank you.
Iceline said, "I was a hardcover punk rock kid in the 2000s."
Were you?
So then, and Slow Moving, thank you very much for showing up. So Iceline, so am I wrong in my assessment that to me this is very the Spider Punk vibe is very 80s? Or is it just the fact that it never really evolved? It just like it came out and it's still like that. I mean, honestly, you could go to certain places like, and they still dress like that. That's just their aesthetic. And trust me, I'm not hating on it. If I could get away wearing stuff like that, I would. But I can't because I'm fat, so. He says, "Nope, you are not wrong there. There was a punk rock revival in the early 2000s. It's still around today. Just went back underground. It's secular, right? Give it like another 20 years or so, and it'll be right back."
I could see that because I know a lot of the kids, like even when I was in high school, would dress like punk rocker. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, and like a lot of that punk rock. By the way, CH32928, thank you very much for showing up. Like some of the bands in the early aughts, like, man, I'm trying to think of some of the ones that were out there, like Sum 41 and stuff like that, and those guys are kind of punk rockish,
Yeah.
So, and I mean, they even have like a pizza joint out here where I live, and the whole restaurant is punk rock themed. So I don't go there and eat because it's really expensive and their pizza's kind of mediocre at best. But you know, I know some people that actually live near it and they choose to go there just because it's close.
I I'm going through this phase to where I'm trying not to hold myself back with any of this stuff. I'm just going in. I'm being
Right.
real messy, even with my paints over here, because I
The thing
would.
is with your paints, even if you like, and I'm going to say this without trying to mean what I'm saying, but you can screw up with your paints, and with those paints, you can go back over them and with something else and completely fix it, and it's not even noticeable because the way that those paints are designed is there's no mistakes.
Right.
By the way, Jack says, "What's the pig Spider-Man's name? You should draw them next," and that would be Peter Porker, the Amazing Spider-Ham.
Yeah. He was a spider bitten by a radioactive pig, right?
No, it's the other way around.
He was a pig bitten by a radioactive spider. No,
Yes.
he was opposite of everybody else. Like
No,
everyone is bitten by a spider.
He absolutely was not. He was, because that would eliminate his spider totem thing. He had to have the spider totem. So the spider totem is what allowed, like, is what bit him because he was already a pig.
Gotcha.
That's why his name is Peter Porker. So if he was a spider, his last name probably wouldn't have been Porker. Iceland says, I listened to the Misfit, Dead Kennedys, Screeching Weasel, AFI. Yeah, I've listened to a few different AFIs recently. Pennywise, NoFX, MXPX, Jawbreaker, and a ton more. Yeah. I listen to AFI and I show it to my son, and he's like, "This is crap, Dad." I'm like, "Whatever." And he's like, "What's the name of this band?" And I say AFI. And he's like, "What does it stand for?" I said, "I think it stands for A Fire Inside," because I think somebody in the band has like some kind of STD, I guess.
I don't know if that's true, but
It's probably not. Sometimes I have to, and see, Iceland says that's correct.
Ice Lion, don't enable him.
Iceland says LOL. And Jack says, "So good, bro. He's really liking what you're doing over there."
Thank you. I'm also gonna be working on who was we doing? Oh, Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, yeah. And I'll tell you what, man, you made me giggle when I saw your Nightcrawler pose. It made me think of this deal with, and I know I'm always trying to get you to watch it. Ellie, Rar, welcome in. But there's an anime called Free Rent, and this person was doing some art about it. They were not a very great artist or a very good artist, but they were still trying, so that I give them absolute props. And they did an absolute horrendous job doing a very similar pose with the head that you just did, and got it completely wrong. And they were like, I don't know how to do this correctly. How do you do this? They had so many artists on TikTok that were like, let me show you, let me help you out. So, and Ellie says, F you Graves for not saying wrong. Rob Squatch, thanks for showing up.
Well, okay, first of all, I didn't want to cut my boy Joe off. He was like mid-conversation.
Yeah, that's my fault. That's absolutely 100%.
I was going to say, me and Smitty were talking about Ellie last night, how we hadn't really seen her. And I told him, I was like, yeah, she's got a lot going on right now. So
yeah,
we were excited at the possibility of seeing you.
Ellie says, BS, he cut himself off to say it. So, and yeah, I'm long-winded, and I apologize to everybody because sometimes I get to talking. And Jax over there says the Crawler, or whatever the way you said it, Nightcrawler. Yeah, Nightcrawler. He's a really, really cool character. If I can remember, when I'm done, I will send you the examples of that free run, and you'll get a kick out of it. But it's really good because, like I said, it's one of those things where sometimes you can get in on like whatnot with the right community, and instead of people giving you like a load of crap like you suck ass, it's the exact opposite. You get people that are like, you know what, I'm not going to tell you you suck, but if you want to know how to do this easier or better, watch this technique.
Yeah.
You know, no gatekeepers, and it just yeah, part of it was great, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like my son, because he's huge into the anime and stuff like that, it still like comes up and he still sends me stuff, and it makes me, when I see it, I can't help but laugh because it's I mean it's funny, but it's also not funny because I'm like, oh yeah, I know that struggle.
Yeah. My struggle is gonna be freaking inking it or whatever.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Karshawn, welcome in. Thank you for joining. We've been
Welcome
waiting
to the
for you.
stream. Welcome.
Ellie gave Rob Squatch the RAR, and he just completely whiffed on it. I think he ghosted her.
Ellie, where the hell have you been? I did a show yesterday, and
She has been super busy, dude. I'll tell you that. Realistically,
that's the same excuse that I made for her, but I need answers. How
Well,
dare
I can-
you miss one of my shows?
yeah, I know she's actually been like working and doing like Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff just to try to have a Christmas.
How is that going anyway?
For Ellie or for me?
For Ellie, bro.
Oh, I don't know. He's like, I'm trying, LOL. I think the problem is I mean, she's probably still trying to buy stuff for the pool boy. Jack says, I like how it looks like it's kind of shaded. That's what he's trying to do there, Jax, is just kind of like add a little bit here and there so that like the color's actually doing a lot of the work. So, and yeah, Ellie says hit and miss. Instacart is being dumb AF, but Uber isn't bad.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I believe that one of her other kids actually does the driving because they have the license, and Ellie just hangs out so she can have the conversations with whoever else is in the vehicle and then get the payment. Yeah, so Jax, what he's doing with the color is, and when I say that the color is doing the heavy lifting, is just the varying degrees of color will make it look like there's shadow and light and whatever else hitting the target, making it look like it's three-dimensional. It's a lot easier. And then Ellie says that now she has a boyfriend and he does the driving. Ooh, the poor boy is gonna be mad.
Got a new boyfriend, Ellie?
Omar Reyes Jr., welcome in. And I meant to say Omar Reyes Jr. the third.
Welcome.
Let's see, Jack says, how long are you going to be alive for? I mean...
On live?
Yeah, how much are you going to be live is what he meant, but he said, how long are you going to be alive for? I'm hoping another 90 years, but...
We'll probably be on for like another hour and a half, 2 hours, Joe?
I'm looking like in an hour and 15 minutes now. It's already 8 o'clock. I know. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta go early too, because now like I'm the only guy that's gonna be in the office for construction. Everybody else is on vacation. So if anything hits the fan, I'm the one who has to fix it.
They picked their vacation time right.
Well, I could have done the same vacation, but then nobody would have been there to cover. But then I also would not have been able to go visit my girlfriend in Tucson.
Yeah.
So, because it's just, I was trying to balance, you know, and I may have accidentally like spilled the beans because I don't know if Lex is still on here or not. So I didn't know if I was supposed to say those things. So. Well, what's up? Just talking with Dee and talking with everybody else while he's doing some spider pump. He was waiting for another one up here to dry, and he's working on he's got a Jubilee and he's got a Nightcrawler that he started. What's funny is the angles that he's doing the Nightcrawler isn't like the same angle that Freeman is at. So I was like, I need you to send me those videos so I can share those with them. So
I'm gonna let this dry for a second. I'm gonna come back to this.
University lessons and all that.
absolutely, so you can kind of see the chin coming up. That's what I'm saying. If you send that to me, you can kind of see it there a little bit better. Because I told him that he would actually enjoy that because like the people actually trying to help the guy. But I said there's people that like
It's funny, but it's real.
it's absolutely real. That's what I said. If you resend those to me, I'll share them with him. Jax is asking, can you write my name at the top of one of your drawings, maybe? Jax, that's $40 charge. You can get over on Whatnot, and then they'll actually send you the drawing for that same $40. Because that would be the problem with that is if he puts your name at the top of a drawing, then nobody else is going to want to buy it. He says, okay. Cammy, let's see. No, Jack says, I didn't know that. No, that's all right, man. That's why we're talking. Nobody's mad. So, Cammy, IDK, Sue, boy. Anyway, says hi. So,
Hello.
it might be Cammy. I don't know. Like abbreviated. I don't know. Ellie is asking, is that Piccolo?
Joe, can you go ahead and block Ellie, please?
At first, I thought she was asking if you were doing a Picasso. I was like, that was a really rough one. Ellie says it reminds her of Piccolo and FU. So I don't know if she's effing you or effing me. So, but one of us is getting an F. So, but no, it's actually Nightcrawler from the X-Men Network.
Let's see if I can. I'm trying to get myself some guidelines.
Oh, he says, oh, well, he's not pink either, so how was I supposed to know? No, it's all right. Like Piccolo, like Nightcrawler's not pink, he's a dark blue, but his teleportation, like when he, bamfs out, that's the center of that is like supposed to be like this pink brimstone fire kind of stuff. So it's like a pink and a purple. So Jack says, when are you guys going to be live next? That's always the question, isn't it? So we've been live a little bit more frequently lately, but unfortunately we don't have a set schedule. Unfortunately, sometimes our real life jobs kind of get in the way of us being able to do stuff like this all the time. Ellie says probably a month from now because Graves is lazy. Not Graves. I mean, if you think like that D is hard to get a show out of, you should go on there and see when's the last time I did a show. And none of my shows go over on YouTube, so I don't have time for that nonsense.
Apollo.
Jack says, did you know the Nightcrawler only has 3 toes on 1 foot? He has, yeah. He has
No.
his hands are the same way. He has the 2 toes, and then he has like the toe that's in the back for his, like on his feet, so that he can like grip like branches or limbs or things like that. And he also has like the 2 fingers and 1 thumb kind of a thing going on. And then he's got the tail, and then he can crawl up on walls just like Spider-Man does and teleport. And the one power that they never really do a lot with anymore is like him being able to completely like blend into the shadows and be like almost like not visible at all. So, and then Papa Smitty, welcome in, man.
Smitty. What's up, bro?
He says, "Oh, what's up, Rose and Ellie?" It's all right, Smitty. You can call her a bro too.
Smitty, tell Ellie how we were talking about her yesterday, and I was telling her, or you were concerned about her well-being, and I said that she was all right, and she wasn't out being a pocket.
A thought pocket, is that what it was?
Yeah, a thought pocket.
And then he said, "Yep, for sure." And then the thing is realistically, like where she lives at, like my biggest concern for Ellie, which he at least checked in with me every day, which I really appreciated, was the massive amount of rain and stuff that they were getting where she lived at, and how it was like destroying parts of like her neighborhood where like they weren't having power or communication or internet like that for like days. So, and then Papa Smitty said LMAO, a thought pocket. Oh man, I gotta remember that.
Thought pocket.
Will Z 2021, welcome in, man.
Thought pocket.
That's a different kind of caliente pocket. Will Z says, "Que pasa, Yui?"
What's up, bro? We're gonna see if we can do something cool. All right, so now at this point, bro, I'm gonna just go in with the paints and stuff. But I feel like I need something a little bit bigger than what I was using.
By the way, Jax over on YouTube says you can call him Jackson instead of Jax if you want to. If you want to.
All right.
Completely up to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So, Joe, hold up. I feel like there might be a little bit more.
Yeah, I saw your what do you call it? Your Spider-Man that you did, and yeah, it really reminded me of something that would be like a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of a, you know what I mean, like Tim Burton kind of a style thing. And I saw the one that gave me the idea, but yours is definitely more Tim Burton-esque, you know?
Yeah.
That's not an insult. I think that's very stylistically a cool choice.
Thank you. I might start it tonight after you get off, but I don't know. It might be more of a digital sketch first, and then. But I want to do it on a sketch cover, to be honest with you.
Well, and that's my thing too. Is I want to bust out these last 2 drawings I've got to do, and I want to get them done by this weekend so that going into next weekend I can try, or next week I can try to get like a sketch done, because I want to sketch out my thought. You know, I don't want to just hit like a sketch cover and be like, that's exactly what I wanted. It's like, I feel like I need to sketch something out and say, okay, yeah, that's the direction I want to go.
Yeah.
You know, and yet again, I mean, I've told you before, like, I wanted to do some like Venom with them as well. And I've never drawn Venom, so I kind of really want to explore the character and see like how I want to like do it. Della Will just popped in, by the way.
Ma Dukes, what's up? This is gonna be tough, Joe.
That I have no doubt of. Mm.
Let me know if I'm off camera or anything.
Absolutely. Right now, you're perfectly fine, dude. Right where you're at. Jackson says, I'm going to leave. Bye. Jackson, have a very good night. If you're still around, thanks for stopping by, man.
Have a good one. God, Athena, what do you want? Keeping the peace, I encourage a Kuna Matata, no worries. Hopping the whip and I swerve it. I'm on a mission, it's urgent. I'm cutting up like a surgeon. I stayed in my lane while they merging. I knew her for a minute, but she still be making me nervous. Hey, came outside just to see the sunshine. They can tell I ain't never like one time. They ain't never help a brother out one time. Hey, on another level, you can tell how I rhyme. Everything true, you can tell I ain't lying. They gon' have to try to catch up like Hines. You want that smoke, then I'm bringing that static. I'm flipping verses like I do a paddock. Rebels, they scared of me just like I'm daddy. We put that smoke in the attic. Got it like it ain't amazing to have it. Ran it up quick, it ain't so hard to have it. They tell me stop, but they know I'm a addict. Running through beats like you know it's a habit. I'm talking to soul, they know that.
You know what really irritated me a lot, like with Nightcrawler in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, was when they had him grow a beard.
He wasn't digging the beard though?
So his character always had like a thin layer of fur. You know, kind of like how like a bear, like not really so much a bear, but you know what I mean? Like he always had a thin layer of hair. You know, he never shaved or anything like that because then that would look weird, you know? But he had a thin layer of fur all over. And that's why, like, you know, like when the character first came out, you know, his nickname Wolverine had given him was Fuzzy Elf.
Huh.
And yet somehow, like, somebody in their infinite wisdom was just like, we're gonna give him a beard because that's what, like, kids nowadays like. You know, they're gonna be like a millennial. You know, where like they're hanging out, you know what I mean? It's just like make him look like he, but it's just, I just liked it immensely. Because instead of just keeping the character true to what the character was, they decided to change it and like ignore them. And then they made it look like where like his skin was just blue, not like the fur. But yeah, his skin is like that dark blue, but it's because it's also furry, you know?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like like a cat, you know. It's just like, you know, at some point, like if you look at like how a cat has like that, you know, like that furry hair kind of thing, you know, it's just like they don't grow beards. You know, their whole body is hairy or whatever, you know, but they don't grow like, you know, an excessive amount of hair like on their face other than what's already there.
Yeah. Oh. I almost dropped my. I almost dropped the thing, man.
I don't know. I never liked it. So.
This song?
No, the beard for Nightcrawler.
Oh.
You know.
Uh, not that I've seen. No. I could turn my. I'll turn on the ringer if he calls me. Let's see what I can do with this, Joe. So it's a V because the center is black, and I can just go over that with ink.
Absolutely. So are you working like less hours over the holidays?
Um, the only time I work less hours is when I request time off. So I had all weekend off for
Right. No,
Jeremiah.
I meant like do they close early or something like that for the holidays?
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be closing at 3:30, and we closed early today because it was a little slow. It started raining and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't ride your bike to work.
Yeah. Didn't ride the bike to work. I'm having fun just kind of going into this, bro. I know it's probably hard to.
Or what?
To see the vision right now. And I'm gonna just keep layering.
It's looking cool, so I think you're doing something right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, because going into the new year, you know what I'm saying? I want to know. I want to know, man. That look like garbage.
You can't handle the tradition.
Right, man. That look like booty. You don't have to be that blunt with it, but
Don't have to be that brutal.
yeah.
Melissa CYC, welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
His lips. I'm trying to go in with such a light blue right here. It's mainly white. I don't know if it's even showing a difference.
It's just showing up. It's showing up as blue on our side.
It's still showing up blue?
Yeah.
Like a lighter blue or?
Yes, a lighter blue.
Okay. Because I'm in here with hella white right now.
Jane Dutro, thanks for stopping by.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay. I'll forward them to D'Anthony after this. I don't want to blow this phone up right now because he's in the stream.
I'm mixing yellow, and I probably need a little bit more orange.
Oh boy. So you looking forward for Christmas, man?
Am I looking forward to it?
Yeah.
I ain't looked forward to a Christmas since I was like 13. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm excited to get these spoiled kids all the stuff that they want. What about you?
Not really. Christmas just doesn't do it for me anymore.
All right.
You know, it's just every year it seems like you got to go bigger and better than you did the year before, and if you don't, then you let everybody down. You know, it's just like at some point you're like, I can't afford to buy a car for everybody.
A car? That's crazy. Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
now I'm feeling if I double E, them I'm free, son, I testify. Couldn't hold my own until I let it go and let it fly. Who's to say success inside my life is always pending? Make my mama proud without an album that was trending. Yeah, okay, I know my papa sent me. Feel the pressure building in my chest, I let it feel me. Time after time, I let the
Yeah, I just
counting, hoping that my face will really enough to move
yeah, it's just hard for me to be enthusiastic about
Mm-hmm.
the holidays, really. You know,
Yeah.
and if I could see everybody on one night, I'd be like super happy about it. But having to like, it's just like, oh, this person's having their party on this day, and this person's on this day, and it's just like we can't all get together on the same day because somebody inevitably has to be like difficult, you know.
Yeah.
And it's whatever, you know. It's just like I was telling everybody, I'm like, man, it's just like I'm not trying to be stupid, but anymore it just kind of feels like it's like as soon as I get off work, I have like 5 minutes to myself, and somebody inevitably wants 4.5 minutes of that 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
So I have a new pen that's probably very much like what you're using,
Uh-huh.
but it's made by Copic.
By Copic.
Yep. I got it. I have not used it yet. I legitimately just got it. Like when my girl got me my Christmas gift as, you know, the, what do you call it? Like a gift card for the art supply store.
Uh-huh.
I went ahead and grabbed it. It's a nylon brush Copic. It's got all kinds of Asian writing on it too.
So you'll never know what it is, really.
I could take pictures of it and say, can you please translate this for me, Google? And it might give me like a rough estimation. It means tomato soup, you know.
Yeah.
I try, but I just can't keep staying to myself. Look tired low and I know ain't nobody else. But I'm focused now and I know it's all about you. You always see me through, that's what you do. Tell me where would I go, where would I be? Love's hard to find when you blind and losing your way. And now ain't nobody else for me, it's just you. You got my time all the time, anytime my mind's on you. They laugh at me and they say I'm going too far.
Also trying not to like
Satisfying my soul to give you my all. They don't understand what I got is so real. They can talk about me, they can kick me out, but can't take away what you give. People telling me that I'm probably too far gone, but they don't understand where I've been and they walk the road that I walked on. Tell me who I'm
Oh my God. We got like comic royalties, you know, but not royalties in the house, but art by Geoffrey.
Jeffrey. What's up, bro? How are you?
Absolutely. No kidding. He says, hey fellas, how are y'all? I still get kind of like, you know, like butterflies in my stomach when he shows up. You're doing fantastic right now, man. How's everything going for you? Are you home for the holidays or you kind of still out and about? He says, LOL, whatever, shoot. And then he means Joe. I think you're probably right with shoot. So. He says, "I'm home for the holidays, but the wife and I have the flu." Oh no. Well, I guess it's better that you're home with the flu than like stuck in a hotel room with it, right? I wouldn't want to have the flu either way, but if I had to choose one over the other, I'd still rather crawl up in my own bed than like the hotel room. He says true, by the way. So. D has been experimenting and playing around with. Jeffrey says, "Is that Captain Kirk?" Yes, it is. Absolutely is. Professor Axe, welcome in.
I would ask Joe to block Jeffrey, but he would block me instead.
I could not find in my heart to block Jeffrey ever.
You're so disloyal.
I know. I'm not disloyal to you. I'm disloyal to my heart. So. He says, "No, don't block, LOL." Is that Captain Kirk? That is, that's gonna be a thing from now on, right?
No, bro. I'm just trying to be like you, Guff. Damn, man.
He says, "Wagner, that is." He's Captain Kirk, by the way, not Kirk. So, yeah, Kirk Wagner. You are absolutely 100% accurate, sir. But calling him Captain Kirk makes me giggle. So. Oh, Lord. That's like Smitty. Smitty is so in love with his Wagnerine. I mean, he brings it up so often. But, I mean, he loves that character like crazy.
That's
what is
crazy.
it? Normal Nightcrawler? No. It's the Wagnerine. Wait to say, dude. And I saw you were, he was drawing like a character last night. Who was he drawing? Somebody's daughter?
Who? Oh, he was, it was, what's his name's daughter? Battle Beast.
Battle Beast's daughter, right. Now, what I think is funny is how he was going to draw that daughter, but he wasn't going to draw Bane's daughter. That one I would have liked to have seen him draw. That's another one I'm not going to draw.
I want this to work out, and I don't know if it's going to.
Keep at it. It'll happen.
I know. I don't have time because you're leaving me.
He's still got like half hour, 45 minutes. He's like, looks great working with that Pentel. Hey, Jeffrey, I was telling him, it's like, I got one very similar to that. I was really excited. I have not used it yet. I just got it the other day in the mail. But it's a brush pen, but it's made by Copic. So I'll send you a picture of it, but I'm very excited to try it. Because I suck with brush pens, and I want to get better at them, so I'm going to try to channel my inner Jeffrey too, and like use the brush pen to make my stuff look a little bit more energetic. Kind of like how you're doing it. It's like I feel like that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, "Hear me when I say a brush pen requires training like a crouching tiger type training." Right, but I also kind of feel like you gotta start with the brush pen at some point, right? So I'm aware it's not something you're gonna like just whip it out and just like, like, hey, I'm a master. No. It's a long and involved process. I've been watching like enough people over the years like use like brush pens. I mean the actual real brush pens that they dip in ink and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, they have so much crazy control, and I know for a fact I couldn't do that. I remember back in the day when I used to use like those technical pens that had like the reservoir for India ink that were in there, and I used to enjoy using those quite a bit. But I inevitably, somehow, way, shape, or form, like every like third or fourth drawing that I would be like into, the reservoir would just like like just decide to just dump all the contents like all over my page, like right through the tip of the pen. And I was like, well, that I guess I didn't want to keep that one after all. So
Yeah,
I kind of feel like that's something I'm going to be struggling with these kind of brushes, is like trying to just maintain control.
I feel
But
like you remember when I was going through that issue with freaking Grant, where I
yeah,
was like, my brush pen don't seem to work when I need it
right. But
to.
that was a year ago, dude. A year ago that you were struggling like that, and you've gotten so much better. Like after a year's worth of practice, and then a year's time from now, you're going to be like amazing, even more so. And then maybe in 10 years, you'll be like Geoffrey, and then of course I'll still be using the same technique because I gave up. And yeah, Geoffrey says it takes practice, no doubt. It's just one of those things where, like, I would love to be able to utilize it because it's Geoffrey's like, LOL, oh gosh. But it's just I think it's a cool technique to have in your back pocket, And again, like I said, I mean, I don't mind inking the way I ink right now, but inking with the brush pen definitely, I feel like it gives like a picture like more energy.
Oh, Geff, since I have you, look, I did this yesterday before you leave. I had fun with that.
He says Jubes.
Yeah. And like I said, Joe said that I don't use the brush pen enough, so here I am,
I
trying
like it
to
when, like I said, I like it when you use the brush pen.
trying to meet Joe's expectations.
You don't have to meet my expectations.
I'm waiting for my son to call.
Does he need a ride home?
He always needs a ride home, the bum. I told
Yeah,
him,
practice or something?
yeah, basketball.
Jeffrey says bubblegum is tricky. I try to draw transparent, but I'm gonna stick to your method and use Hubba Bubba. Absolutely, dude. Draw Marie 7, or Dawn Marie 7. Sorry about that, draw. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I think it's best to use the Hubba Bubba and not the old, not that other one. God, what was the name of the one that was like 2 seconds into chewing it, it was always like, flavorless, and it had like the zebra stripes on it. I don't remember the name of it. I know Geoffrey does, because he's about the same age. Bubble, no, but not Bubblicious. You're gonna make me look this up. Fruit stripe. Yeah, fruit stripe. Zebra striped gum, officially called fruit striped gum, was a popular brightly colored fruit flavored gum known for its zebra striped wrappers that doubled as temporary tattoos and as quick fading flavor. Quick fading flavor was legitimate. Big League Chew, ooh boy, I'm gonna tell you what. You go with the grape Big League Chew, you got me all day long. That stuff was good. I mean, the regular was good too, but the grape, man, that was a different story. But I'll tell you what, I couldn't eat that stuff nowadays. The grape. So I developed some kind of a weird thing where, like, for some reason, and this may be too much information for you guys, but anything that has the dye in it, like, it doesn't matter if it's Kool-Aid or if it's Gatorade or if it's bubble gum or anything like that, the purple dye that's in there gives me diarrhea, like, every time. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, I don't think we needed to know that.
Okay. You guys can just put it out of mind then. Don't even think about it anymore.
I don't think we needed to know that.
Jeffrey says LOL TMI.
I'm just saying, bro. We didn't need to know that. You know?
Yeah. You didn't need to know it, but maybe somewhere deep inside you wanted to know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Jeffrey said LOL TMI with a question mark, the TMI, he's questioning, is it too much information? Maybe not. Jeffrey says, Joe, when is your next show? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. The time that I get off that I could stream, right now our schedules are not conducive with each other. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know. When's your next show?
I plan on doing shows all week, baby.
I know you do. 4Leaf, thank you for
Oh,
coming
you're
by.
talking about Jeffrey, not me.
Actually, I don't mind anybody responding to that one. Anybody. Even Smitty, who's here, like, talking to Jeffrey, he can say something like, when's his next show? Everybody
Smitty?
here, when's your next show? Keep the conversation going. Oops, somebody's at your back door.
No,
Smitty
going
says
out the
his
front door.
is December 29th. Jeffrey says soon, LOL. Now, when you say soon, am I going to see, like, I got to look you up now and see, like, when, do you have it scheduled already? Jeffrey says, yep, his is scheduled tomorrow at 4:47 p.m. I've already got that one scheduled. And 1-2 at 5:47. I got that one saved as well. I've got your next three already saved. So, nice. 125, man, that's way out there. Is that when you'll be back home after being out? Are you going back out to the Northwest for a couple of weeks, or are you heading to a different part of the country? Yup. I know you're not home as often as you probably want to be, but I'll be honest with you. I know financially that's why you took this new position. So I really hope, you know, and for you and your wife, it's paying off. It's great, truly. Well, that's good. I mean, hey, and you're seeing a lot of the country, right? I mean, you can't really share it too much like with your wife or whatever it is, but sometimes, you know, it's kind of like being in the military. I mean, you kind of at least you're being paid to travel around, and that's kind of like the best way to do it. Because like, I'm not sure if it's working out for you this way, but maybe on the weekends, you have time to go out and do whatever you want to do in the city that you're at. So you can kind of explore a little bit, try some of the local establishments and such. Be one of those scenarios where like maybe down the road you're like, I'm gonna take my wife back here and this is where we're gonna come and eat at and whatever. Portland is very nice. And, you're up in Ellie's area, so you could almost probably like stop by and at first stop by and check you out. Yeah, because Ellie lives up in Oregon too, not too far away from Portland, I believe. Unless you don't want me to tell Ellie that you're like up in Portland now, and then mum's the word.
After you done already said it, bro.
She's not on here right now. So.
You're an interesting case.
She says LOL. Like I said, she's not on here, so like I said on Whatnot, we'll stay on Whatnot. Although you probably rewatch it over here on the tubes and then be like, that bastard.
Uh-huh.
Jeffrey says the leather on Spider-Punk is looking masterful.
Thank you. I think this is going to be black.
Jeffrey says, teach me.
Yeah, right, bro. Thank you. But I've been asking you for a master class for like, how long, Joe? Like a year at this point?
Yeah, a year, definitely.
At least.
Jeffrey was definitely one of the first people that we really gravitated towards and said, this guy knows what he's doing.
This guy knows what he's doing. And
Yeah.
it was Smitty's fault.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. And then when I found out he was a professional artist, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So,
Oh, you mean he don't be pretending?
yeah, Jeffrey says, knowing you guys have been a grand pleasure. That's the other way around, man.
Thank you.
I gotta make sure that I can go through and do some more artwork on the side for people's birthdays. If you ever wanted to get on Jeffrey's good side, you can just draw him a picture of a Submariner and send it to him. He loves Submariner. That's his guy.
I smeared up here.
That's all right. You can blend it out with something else. Imperious Rex, absolutely, sir.
Bear with me, Joe. I know you're ready to go.
I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm right here.
Now that Jeffrey's in here, he got time.
Listen, you made a happy little accident. I think Jeffrey said LOL, so. Well, I still got like a few minutes. You are in no rush whatsoever, man. Oh, you're gonna ink wash the spikes? That's dope. Yeah, that looks sexy. I like when I do the ink wash on certain metals and stuff like that. Like when I did the ink wash for the for Magic's armor and gave her like that black demonic kind of armor. I
Uh-huh.
thought the wash was, and then this is just me like actually saying, hey, I did the right thing, which doesn't happen often. I really like the way that turned out. So, Jeffrey says, be blessed and have a great one. So, I think
Thank
bowing
you.
out for the night. Jeffrey, thank you very much for stopping by, man. I hope you have a really, really good night.
I appreciate you for stopping by, brother.
I tell you what, ever since I started doing the ink wash with you, man, I love doing the ink wash on certain things.
I'm telling you.
I'm not very good at it yet, but I still like doing it.
I can't say that I am either, but
So you see Philando Castile there, very bloody. Diamond Reynolds saying that he was actually trying to get a hold of his ID when those shooters.
Vegas on that horrific event in Dallas overnight. 5 police officers gunned down by at least one sniper in Dallas overnight. It came at the near the end of what had been a peaceful protest against those killings by police.
I just want this to look amazing, you know?
Well, you're already there, dude.
Now it's time to grind. My mama told me never stay down. Yeah, turn back right, it's prime time. Prime time. Oh, prime time. Took a L, turn back right. Dion, yeah, it's prime time. Took a L, turn back right. Dion, yeah, it's prime time. Boy, you're back. Yeah. All I wanted was a LaToya Jackson. Yeah. Started college at age of 15 rapping. Yeah. They say, okay, you'll be a corporate savage. Yeah. Jehovah snatched me. And I laid it down like 21. No, it mattered. And I took some losses, but I know that they didn't damage. Man, that's supernatural. I'm mad organic. No, that's Google Map.
I've done all these characters like this recently. It makes me like, who has like more time to like revisit them, you know?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I said like, because I drew that one Spider-Punk for a friend of mine, and it's like the first time I've ever drawn the character, but I kind of wish that I had time to draw them again so that I can like, revisit them.
Yeah. Good thing is, you can, because, you know, you can.
It's just finding time to balance in what I've got to do already that I have promised out versus the stuff I want to do for myself. You know?
Yeah.
That's where I get stuck at, you know?
Yeah.
Time. Praying hands, no more praying hands in the bedroom. 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Bending me, you held me down, always held me down. I was reckless. Blowing the fall, swallow the sand with my grand fist. Young and wild, I remember. Blaspheming God, cash feeding, hard hash, steaming raw, trash treating bars. I'm a pitiful, poor, blind, naked, wretched, and redeeming. They say, T, you got the sauce and the seasoning. Yeah. Cause I'm Thomas Brady with the comeback. When you used to struggling, you know how to jump back. Just took another L, okay, I jump back right. Yeah,
Okay, well, you got a lot of activity at your back door, dude.
Huh.
Yeah, my mom was supposed to get a package delivered tonight until it showed up.
It never showed up?
Nope. They said they had until like 9 o'clock to drop it off tonight. It's like, well, it's 10 minutes to 9 o'clock, and I ain't seen nothing on the porch.
Yeah.
Tells me probably gonna be here tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. That's looking really, really slick though, dude.
Huh?
I said I really like the way that's looking. It's coming out really, really slick.
Thank you. Thank you. You know I'd be looking for your acceptance and stuff.
You know, I just try to keep it real.
What are you looking like tomorrow? What if I was able to do another stream?
If you can do another stream tomorrow, I'll show up.
Yeah.
Jay Valdez 85 said, you should make a hood hip hop Spider-Man.
A hood hip hop? Oh, nice.
A hood hip hop. Yep.
I can see that. I can see that. I think I might do ink right there. It's looking pretty good, huh?
Yeah, very much so. Jay Valdez says, I never could draw, not even a stick figure.
You'd be surprised how often we hear that as artists.
Uh-huh.
I can't even draw a stick figure. Which, I mean, I guess it depends on what type of stick figure you're drawing. Because you know the gesture stick figures, I can't really draw those either. Which is interesting. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool.
Jay Valdez says, I hope everyone is having a happy holiday. Absolutely, sir. So far. Hope you're doing the same.
Same. All right, Joe. I'm glad we're ending on this one.
Yeah, it's looking dope, dude.
Thank you.
And I know you're not done with it, but you know,
Yeah.
trust me, I can tell when you're not done with something.
Uh-huh.
You want to know how I know?
How? Because I ain't
You
saying.
haven't even done his eyes yet.
Yeah.
I mean, for everybody else, they'd be done, but I know for you, you're not done.
Nope. I like the way that's looking though. It's a start. So, all right, Joe. I am so down with ending on. Oops, I just hit the camera for YouTube. I'm gonna come back to this, and I'm gonna keep playing around with the skin. He's got way more blues to go, and the reds, and then this is still available, so I'll be selling that.
And the blues, you're gonna have to come back to just like the reds, because I mean, you gotta let that stuff dry so you can do another layer and it'll get darker.
Yeah,
That's the thing about watercolor, right? You cannot rush it.
yeah. I gotta let it all dry,
Yep.
and then I can come back and do more. But I'll be starting some new sketches. That looks really good. I feel like it looks better on camera than in person. No, it's just,
Well, that could be real, you know. It's kind of like, you know, the camera makes you look 10 pounds lighter. So I gotta find that camera that makes me look about 100 pounds lighter. So
I'm checking my progress, bro.
when's your next live show?
Depending on how, oh, not tomorrow because I have this freaking party that I gotta go to, this Christmas party at my friend's house.
Oh,
But-
that's tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the Christmas Eve party.
Okay, so then we're not streaming tomorrow then.
Maybe not. But I will let you know. And we'll see, because after I do Christmas, the kids will probably be off playing their own stuff. What are you doing for Christmas? Are you guys traveling somewhere? Are you going?
No, I am just cooking. I mean, I'm cooking lasagna that day, so.
Okay.
That's,
Jay Valdez, 85. Thank
I
you.
plan on sleeping in the morning.
Uh-huh.
You know, maybe trying to crank out one of these sports action poses and get another one done, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, and then we'll see where I go from there.
Okay. Well, hit me up, bro. I'm open.
All right, I was gonna say, yeah, that's the extent of my day off. So.
Okay. All right, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. And we'll see y'all soon. For sure before the new year, though.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Catch
Have
you
a
guys
good
all
one.
later.
We end over there and end on YouTube.